What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ashili Sports. Welcome back to Ashili Sports. Once again, we are here to be discussing about the Champions League football happening in midweek. Midweek, we have a lot of games coming on in the Champions League games. So PSG will be battling it with Real Madrid. PSG will be battling it with Real Madrid. A lot of excitement here, a lot of good games here. And I just think, guys, it's appropriate and it's time for us to actually discuss more and more and more about these games. For sure, I'll be joined by my colleagues. I'll be joined by my colleagues very soon. I don't know when they're going to come in, but they will be here very soon, and it's going to be very, very exciting, guys. It's going to be very, very exciting. So if you just join us and you are new, please subscribe and be part of this amazing community, because this is nothing but great news for us. And also, Sporting Lisbon will also be battling it with Manchester City. Sporting Lisbon will be battling it with Manchester City. And on Wednesday we have uh Salzburg battling it with Bayern Munich, and also Inter Milan against Liverpool. So these are games that we'll be discussing, because midweek is here, and midweek is here to just give us that Champions League football. And we are buzzing because Champions League football is coming to stay. Champions League football is here already, and we just need to be absolutely great to just do everything as planned. So, guys, this is just amazing. This is just amazing. So I know my guys will join me very soon. Will join me very soon for sure. So if they're in, probably we'll be able to just kickstart the discussion. Yes, guys, and if you just join in, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Subscribe and be part of this amazing community, because it's going to be an exciting discussion for sure. Because these guys, most of them are a Manchester United fan is there. Real Madrid fan is also there. Barcelona fan is also there. So we're just going to make it a diversity, and it's going to be absolutely marvelous thing that we need to do for sure. So, guys, if you just join in, remember this is Ashili Sports, and your opinion and suggestions are highly welcome. Your opinions and suggestions are highly welcome, and I don't know why they are still not here, because we put out the time and they're supposed to be here, so that we'll just. But anyways, guys, it's just great having you guys. Absolutely marvelous having you guys here, and I think once again this is just fabulous. It's great. It's great. It's great for sure. So now today, Champions League is our topic. Champions League happening Champions League football happening, Champions League football happening again in here in Ashili Sports. So we just need to just go ahead and look at this lineup and look at everything for sure. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. And join the discussion. Don't feel remorse. Just join the discussion. Let's do it for the love of the fan. So for sure, this is going to be great. This is going to be absolutely amazing. And if you just join in, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Champions League is here. Champions League is here, and it's here to stay. So, guys, on as I said, these are the games coming on. These are the games coming on in uh, in this midweek. But Chelsea own is coming on 20. It's coming on 22nd. Yes, Chelsea game is coming on 22nd. So I don't expect that one to be here. Sorry, guys. So it's going to be great. I just need to let it go down a little bit. Yeah, for sure. So these are the games coming on, and how Eddy is already here. Eddy is already here. You like the way your camera is? You like the way your camera is? I can hear you now.
Hold on. I'm still doing the setup.
Okay. All right. So Eddie is still setting up his uh camera. So let me allow him to set up. I don't know about Paul, Santos, and also Sammy. So I don't know about. Oh no, this is not what I'm looking for. These guys are just worrying me in our, yeah. So Santos, guys, remember you can just keep your comments coming. Keep your comments coming because it's good for the game. It's good for the discussion, and for sure, this is just time that we need to just go ahead and do this once and for all. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Champions League is here. PSG versus Real Madrid, PSG versus Real Madrid, Sporting versus Manchester City, and also RB Leipzig versus Bayern, RB Leipzig versus Bayern, and also Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Guys, this is absolutely great game that we need to discuss and discuss more for sure because this is what we are known for. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it, guys, and let's be able to do the things we do most. So this is just nothing but beauty, beautiful game, absolutely great game here, and I think it's just going to be great. It's just going to be great for sure. So let's get it done. Let's get it done, and let's get it move along. Okay. So most of my guys are here. Paul, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Can you hear from me?
Yeah, I can hear from you.
Okay, great, great. So, guys, if you just join in, you make your comments available because this is going to be a nice discussion and it's going to be absolutely beautiful discussion here. You don't need to miss anything for sure. You don't need to miss anything here. Okay. So I'm trying to see settle something here, but then is I'm not. But let me close this. Yeah, great. All right. So this is absolutely amazing and absolutely brilliant. And this today, as we said, is going to be point nil on because your team Real Madrid is going to face PSG, and also we have another games coming in like is it Salzburg, Bayern Munich, and also Liverpool versus Inter Milan, and also the game that is coming on should be no Salzburg is but yeah Salzburg Bayern Munich and which one again? It's like another game. There are about four games, right? Two each day. So probably we'll just get
We,
them and let's use them.
oh, okay, we do
Yeah,
have
Sporting Manchester
Sporting
City.
with Manchester City as
Man
well.
City, yes, Sporting Manchester City as well. So this is going to be absolutely amazing discussion because these guys are nailing it. Paul, as whilst we are waiting for Sammy and Eddie, so what do you expect in general? Like the whole Champions League coming back, like as the whole Champions League football coming back. So what's your take on that? Because we waited for quite a long time.
Yeah. It's been long for us. We waiting for the Champions League. We know that everybody love Champions League. Everybody love Champions League, and this league is like a competitive league between European countries, European teams from different countries the likes of best teams in the Spanish La Liga, playing against teams maybe in the League One, or teams in maybe like from the Premier League, or even teams from the Bundesliga. So when things like this happen, everybody's excited, because at the end of the day, each team is trying to prove that they are the best in the world or in the European League. But when they play against each other, then we get to know which team is actually the best when it comes to European competition. And it's been a long time we waiting for this competition, and the time is now up. The time is now up. Now nobody can make excuses anymore. And if you can look at the matches, the forthcoming matches also really, really, really tough matches, really, really exciting matches. And what we expect is nothing but the best. And we expect both teams to try as hard as they can, because every team who will be playing in this round of the competition is expected to progress to the next stage. So it's going to be really, really interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting, and we are happy to be back. We are happy to see the Champions League back again. We are really excited.
Yes, we are really excited to see Champions League coming back. Eddie, are you sure you like the way your camera is? Because it's like it's looking upward, not in front of you, basically. So if yes, I think this is somehow better. Just that you are not in the middle. Guys, if you just join us, keep your comments coming, because this is going to be very, very good, exciting. And I know you guys are going to love it, because we are still waiting for Sammy to also join in. We're still waiting for Sammy to also join in, because as you all know, Ashili Sports gives you nothing but the best football that you can think of. And that's exactly what we are doing. So, Eddie, what is your feelings about, since we are still waiting for something, about the return of Champions League? Because you are also Manchester United fan, and Manchester United will be battling next week against Atletico Madrid. So, what's your excitement? What are you excited about the Champions League? Before we just Sammy get on board, then we'll just make it happen. Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, and the fans will be buzzing for sure.
All right. So concerning the Champions League, I think for now every football fan will be happy because we've been waiting for this moment for so long. And basically that's the round of 16, right? That's the knockout stages.
Yes.
So this time round, that's for the best clubs. For this time round, as my brother just said, this time round determines the masters of the game. So that's it. We are all just happy and we will be buzzing to the games. You can't just afford to miss in air like a single game. There is where you see the big clubs showing the individual talents they have.
The individual talent they have, showing the individual talent they have. Basically, this is what I call. I don't know what is happening. Can someone contact Sammy for us? Because I don't know why I texted him. He said, "Okay, I cannot still see him. What is happening?" Because other than that, we just need to start without him, for sure. I don't know what's actually stopping him or what's worrying him because we could have done it earlier today, but he wasn't having enough time, and we don't want to spend a lot of time like the way we usually do, because this one doesn't have break. We are live, and like the first ones, we need to break, do a lot of things, but this time round, we just need to spend at least less than an hour or an hour on this, then just go to our various. So hi, Justice is here. Sam is here. Sam is here. Sam say hi, guys. Hi, Sam. How are you doing today? We
Sammy,
just Eddie dodged your game, and yesterday he was praying that he shouldn't come on.
the only Arsenal fan who is still alive.
Okay. So how are you doing? We are up. We are doing perfectly well. We are doing perfectly well. We are going to discuss today the Champions League. You know, Champions League football is coming this midweek, and it's going to be brutal because PSG and Real Madrid. Someone needs to go out. That is the most interesting game. I can't wait.
It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire.
Fire for fire, yes, fire for fire. So, Sam said, "I'm good today." Okay, great, great. Man United. So Man United will be battling next week. Next week with Atletico Madrid. But your man yesterday, Eddy, couldn't just stand for. They drew again. United drew again yesterday against. Was it Southampton? Eddy.
Yes,
Yeah, yesterday,
Southampton.
Southampton.
Yes. What happened? So, Sammy, so guys, this is absolutely amazing. And now, Sammy is not joining yet. So we just need to start. Just need to start the discussion, and probably it will be great thing to do. So I think tomorrow, Tuesday, the games coming on is absolutely is just a point nailing game, and we cannot wait any longer. But just make it happen for sure, because this is going to be butu 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 chaka 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 chaka. Because I can't wait any longer. I can't wait any longer for sure. For serious, neither can you guys wait, because I think it's going to be great. It's going to be nothing but great. So on our screen, the games coming tomorrow is going to be PSG versus Real Madrid, and also Sporting versus Manchester City. So probably we could start with the Sporting versus Manchester City game first, right? Or what do you think, guys?
Oh, okay.
Then we'll go to PSG on in the middle. Then probably we'll go to the tomorrow Wednesday's games. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
So first of all, these two guys, Sporting and Manchester City. First of all, who do you think will be able to go through in this game, Eddy? And you can just give me a reason, like why you think they can go through.
Well, so starting with Sporting with Man City. All these two clubs they have formidable players as well. Because City have the squad, the men, even their bench is solid. And with Sporting to this Portuguese, they are doing well. They are doing well in that league over there. So I think this game is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But because it's first and second leg, and this time on, you see the other club, this club, for a club like Sporting, mostly you definitely underrate them in this game. But it shouldn't be that case. Because if City is to underrate them, or any club is to underrate them, they might punish
See,
City.
before you continue, let me just let you know that the way you are sounding, it's like Sam will get you, because you are so sounding like you are so feeling that draw United had yesterday.
Oh no, I'm just having some. No, I have some code there, so I.
Okay, so you can continue. I'm just pulling your legs.
All right. So, as I was saying, City needs to get at least a draw over there. Then probably they will win against them at Etihad Sports Stadium. So going into this game, I see double chance for City. Either City might win the game over there or draw the game over there. But at the end of the first and second leg, I see City going through.
Okay, so you see City going through. So Santos.
This game is going to be interesting. This game is going to be interesting. Sporting Lisbon, which is a team in the Portugal, they are actually performing very, very well in Portugal, as you can see. The last time even they drew was, I think, this weekend or so, against FC Porto, and it ended with a fight with about I think 5 people getting red card on the field.
Yeah.
So these guys are performing very, very well in the Portuguese league. But when we come to Manchester United, we know Manchester United has one of the best squad coming into the UEFA Champions League. And they have a genius and a fantastic coach who can deliver. We know him to be one of the best coaches in the world right now, who can deliver at any point in time. So, and the last time we can see City drew was, I think, 22nd of January against, I think maybe Southampton or so. So they've been winning their games consecutively. They've been always winning it. But we can see if history should take us back, these two sides haven't faced in the Champions League before. Okay. But they faced in the Europa League, I think in 2012. And then Sporting Lisbon won. Sporting Lisbon won one game, and the other one, it was 3-2. So with aggregate, they won and they progressed to the Europa Champions League when they met Manchester City. But we should know that 2012 is different from today. The squad that Manchester City had then is also totally different. So I see City winning. I see City winning this game. But one thing I would advise City is that they shouldn't take Sporting Lisbon for granted. They shouldn't take them for granted. Otherwise, they are going to be punished dearly. And we should know that when you are playing against a team who has nothing to lose, that is very, very, very risky. Very, very, very risky. Because now everybody will be going in for Manchester City because they have the squad performance in the Premier League. They are on top of the league table, winning all their games. They are not losing any. And they also have a fantastic coach. So everybody will expect them to win. But with Sporting Lisbon, they are the underdogs coming into this game. So they have nothing to lose. They can win, they can lose. After all, at the end of the day, people are going to pardon them because they were playing against Manchester City, who has the like of De Bruyne, Mahrez, and also a fantastic coach like Pep Guardiola. So it's going to be an interesting game. I see an interesting game. But at the end of the day, if Manchester City play the outstanding game that we used to know them to play, and also they are able to prove to the world they are masters of England, as now they are topping the Premier League, then they should be like ahead of this game and win this game totally. But mind you, the Champions League is different. Is different because you can be playing with Southampton, you'll be playing with Aston Villa, you'll be playing with the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, because you've been playing with them every day. But these other teams from different countries, they have different style of play. You understand? They have different style of play. So if I just hope that the defense of Manchester City is not going to be leaky, and I expect the midfielders to perform very, very well. And I know that if all these criteria are met, definitely Manchester United is going to win this game.
So Manchester United definitely to win this game. Manchester City definitely to win this game for sure. And all of you are leaning your allegiance to Manchester City. And for me, as I said, yes, it could be right because City have been looking forward for this trophy for quite a number of time. Last season, we saw them getting into the finals, but was won by Chelsea. Chelsea just get them their own goal, and they couldn't know what to do again in the Champions League. As you all know it, your first time in Champions League finals, it's always difficult for you to get it, and that was what happened to City because that was their first time getting into finals. So Chelsea, you saw as our first Champions League finals in 2008. It didn't work. United, with the experience, were able to knock us out over there. And that was just happened in that final. So I still think they are also like upgrade when it comes to Sporting. And also you consider the leagues. The leagues is also another factor because you look at Premier League, it's actually very, very intense and very, very tough than when you look at the Portuguese league. For sure, this is one of a factor. Even though this is champions of champions, if you are not ready, you can't be here. And no doubt, Sporting are here to prove a point. And you cannot stop them from proving a point. But at the end of the day, City invested more than Sporting, and we should be able to expect this. These are some of the things that, even though there are surprises in Champions League for sure, a lot of surprises are there. But when it comes to City, the way they are desperate, the way even when you look at their form currently, for about how many games they've played, about was it how many, I can't even remember how many games without unbeaten, without even conceding a lot of goals. So for me, I think it's going to be greatly tough, but I lean on City. And a comment coming in from my good friend Sam says Sporting is going through. Well, okay, so
I think he's a Manchester United fan.
no. Sam is Arsenal fan. You know,
Oh, okay.
Sam is Arsenal fan, and hey, he has his reason. Maybe probably because over two confidence can also make City actually losing this game. And so let's hear from him. Another one coming from Sam said, "I am telling you, Sporting is going through." Okay, well, our fingers are crossed because tomorrow is just the difference. Tuesday is the match. Probably we'll be able to react to it, watch along on Tuesday. And Sam, you'll be here with us and let's know whether they will be able to actually go through in this game. But when you look at all factors, considering all factors in this game, I just think City will be able to go through in this game. Remember, even though this game is going to be in Porto, it's going to play in Porto, but City can actually do it for sure. Because for so many games, they have not lose single one of it. I can't even remember. Because the last time they played against Chelsea, that was their 11th or 12th game without just winning through 11. So you can imagine from then up to they still haven't lose a single game over there. So let's see. But Sam still stood in his ground. Sam is still saying, I'm here, bro. Okay. So it's Sporting. He will be here on that day. So Sporting is winning. Okay, our fingers are crossed. For sure, this game is just nothing but absolutely. And it's also going to be coaches tactical formations and all that. And we know Pep Guardiola with his 4-3-3, sometimes he also doesn't change it much. And sometimes you could see him just tweeting a little bit of things. And I think this is not a game Pep should be overthinking because we know the Champions League, you overthink of the game, and that's what actually led to his this. But this game is not something that will let Pep Guardiola overthink. The usual guys will do it for Manchester City, and this game is just going to be great for Manchester City, and I see Manchester City going to the next stage of the competition for sure. Eddie, you wish it should have been Manchester United, right? But it's
Oh,
Real
come on,
Madrid.
come on. We are still in the Champions League draw. So
Okay, so we're still in the Champions League draw for sure. So as we just mentioned, and right now, so Santos, like
Yes.
City doesn't have a striker as at this moment. But the way they are even performing, they don't have a striker. Don't you think this will affect them?
Um, I don't think not having a striker in Manchester City is going to affect them because we all know Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has built the squad in such a way that anybody can score. And the squad that he's having, they are talented. They are really, really talented players. They are really, really talented players. And you can expect goal from everybody on the field. Okay. I think if there was a problem with this striker thing, then he would have sorted it out during the January transfer. But there was no problem. They were winning their games with goal margins. It's not even a goal. Like they were scoring goals. So I think this is not going to affect Manchester City. But the only thing I'm afraid for City is that, as you said, Guardiola thinks a lot. I don't know what he normally thinks when there's Champions League. I don't really know. I think the man needs to relax. He needs to play his normal formation that he plays, and at the end of the day, they should progress, because they've built the team in such a way that this team have to perform on every level and with any team at all, because there's no team in the world right now that I can say that Manchester City cannot score. There's no team, because the coach is a fantastic coach, and also the squad that they are all brilliant, and they are brilliant and outstanding, classy players. So I think it's not going to affect them. Not having a striker is not going to affect them. Yeah,
Okay,
not at all.
not having a striker is not going to affect them for sure. So let's get a comments from our Sammy. Sam said, "Oh, you guys, you should believe me." Oh, okay. As I said, we didn't say we are disagreeing. What you are saying is the opinion that you have brought, and I said, yes, of course, it's possible because Sporting is here to prove a point. But at the end of the day, let's see what is going to happen, Sam. Tomorrow, Tuesday is just the day. If Sporting are able to win Manchester City at their home, probably they could go to City home and draw and even qualify to the next stage of the competition. But it's something that I think is going to be very, very difficult to see Sporting going through, even though they were also very, very good in the and even group stages. They were second in their group stages. I think so. Yeah, because this is like they listed first, second, battling each other. So another one coming from Sam said, uh you saw last year how Porto did to PSG. Yes, yes, Porto was able to nail it against PSG. But this another year again, and Porto and Sporting are different for sure, because you see Porto always lifting their and Sporting once a while, maybe second, maybe third, maybe fourth. So usually this that's why I say, in considering every situation in the league, probably is going to be a City way, but something can change here. Sporting can actually prove us different. Another one coming from Balance said, why Eddie is not talking. So Eddie, I already told you. I already told you, don't let them this Manchester United people think maybe you are still quiet because of United. Another one coming from Sam said, that's how it's going to happen to Manchester City. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's hope everything is done and everything is great. For sure is going to be. So Eddie, for you now, I just asked Paul about City not having a striker. So what do you think? What do you think about that?
All right,
City
so
doesn't have a striker, but they are doing very well in the league. Can they do the same thing in Champions League?
of course, why not? They although we see them not having a striker, but when it comes to
Mm.
Manchester City, all the players are capable of delivering when the time is when they are needed. Even you could see their defenders, Diaz, Cancelo, and the others. They they've been scoring like whenever they are needed. They are made for their like each and every single player on the pitch in Man City has the mindset of scoring a goal. So with that, you can't say they don't have a striker or something like that. So as he said, if they were that is to be their problem, they could have sorted everything out. That was during during the general transfer window. They could have sorted everything out. But because they don't have that problem, they couldn't tackle that. So I think with their players, everyone is capable of scoring. So if Sporting is going to be like, oh, I'm going to start, I'm going to handle this, I'm going to, because even if the Bruyne was earlier this season, Kevin De Bruyne was absent, but you could see how City was performing.
Yeah.
Everyone stood up to a standard and they were delivering. So that one is not a problem. That one is not a problem at all.
All right, so that's actually great. That's actually beautiful. And hey, this is just a class of two teams that are meeting on Tuesday, Sporting and Manchester City. So Eddie and Santos and I said City might be going through, but some in the comment section said no. Sporting is going to go through. They will surprise us in the Champions League, and that's what I love about Champions League: the surprises, because no one thought Sheriff could have beaten Real Madrid in their home yard. Yes, so that's all the surprises I love, and that makes the game very, very interesting for sure. So we are waiting to see what is going to happen on Tuesday. And if you just join us and you are new, please subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Now we'll be moving to the game itself, because we are talking about Tuesday games that we are talking about right now. And now this is the game of the week. It's the game of the week, and for sure we are going to nail it and nail it to the point of where we cannot digest it again. So PSG against Real Madrid. This game is going to happen in the Prince Stadium in France. So Paris, that we mean Paris. So this game is doing the first leg is going to happen in France, and PSG have advantage if they are able to win here. But hey, Real Madrid with the experience that makes these two teams very, very. They all have the players. They all have the technical know-how. But hey, the most important thing is, let me see how. Okay, first of all, I don't even know how to start with this game, because I'm so buzzing, guys. I'm so buzzing. I can't wait for Tuesday to come. But Eddie, your general view about this game, PSG Real Madrid. And guys, you can keep your comments coming for sure if you just join us. General view, just a general clue before we go into digest everything.
All right. So it's PSG against Real Madrid. I think if you are a football fan and you don't watch this game in particular, then I don't see the reason why you should be a football fan. So we are expecting like a lot. We are expecting a lot in this game. We are expecting a lot because PSG in one way or the other they are struggling, and I will explain why probably later on. And Real Madrid
Okay.
is somehow they are doing great. So this game is one of the best so far we are yet to witness.
Okay, so far one of the best game that we are yet to witness. This is absolutely point nail on, guys. Santos. Just general.
Um,
I know you are a
no,
Real Madrid fan, but general view about
yeah,
this game.
yeah.
Just
This is a tough game. This is a tough game that we should all be expecting, and I think with this game is going to be exciting and entertaining as well. So we expect nothing but the best from both teams, and we expect an entertaining football. A game that will keep all people on their nerves. Like people will be thinking, people will be worried, because the ones who will be winning will be excited, and the ones who will be losing will be worried. They'll be angry. So this is a game that I expect a lot from both fans, from the coaches, from the president, because all the teams have actually invested. So it's going to be an interesting game.
It's going to be an interesting game. All fans will be excited. Whether you are a football fan or not, you should be excited in this game for sure. Now, guys, this is just going to be a point nailing down, and we're going to digest it here. And hey, comments coming in. Alhassan Inusa said, Eddie, well said. Eddie, well said. So PSG versus Real Madrid. Guys, in the comment section, what do you think about this game? Because this game is just going to be absolutely amazing. So now, uh, Paul Santos, I'm going to start with you,
Oh, okay.
because you are a Real Madrid fan. You know what is inside Madrid better than all of us do. So I heard this game is going to happen without your striker, Benzema. Is this something that you need to tell us more about? Is it true or like, and what do
Okay,
you think his absence will cause Real Madrid? So before you go, let me just keep some this in comments is here saying, oh, Sam said PSG have to be careful. Even they have all the players, but their defenders are not really good. So continue before I will get to Sam's this thing. So we continue with Karim Benzema
okay.
absence in this game.
With our number one striker who has proven himself over the years for Real Madrid. You know, he has been long in Real Madrid, and he's our top class striker right now. The whole world know him to be one of the best in the world. Like, he's box to box striker. There are few of them that we know now, with the likes of Lewandowski and co. Because now it's difficult to get strikers like Karim Benzema. But going into this game, Karim Benzema has been out for some time now. That's what everybody has to know. He's not fully fit, and now we do not know if he is going to play or he's not going to play. But for the information that I've gathered, he has been added to the squad, and you will see if he is going to play, because they have to do a training on Monday, which is tomorrow. So when they do the training section, that is where we will know if Karim Benzema indeed can play or he cannot play. But another thing is, even if he's fit to play after the training section, I don't think he's going to play all the 90 minutes, because he's just coming straight from injury. And we know with the Spanish La Liga too is at stake. We are at least 3 points difference with Sevilla. So we wouldn't like to lose him for the rest of the season. We wouldn't like that, because it's going to really affect us. So we will get to know if he's not going to be available for the game against PSG from tomorrow after the training section. But he has been added to the squad. That's what I can tell you.
Karim Benzema has been added to the squad. So let me go to Sam. I'll come back to you
Okay.
just because I'll be asking you if his absence. So let me just
Okay.
let me get to Sam's comments. Sam said to me, I think Real Madrid will get draw at PSG home if they play like how they are playing. So Sam is saying PSG might be able to draw in this match at home PSG if they play like the way they usually play. So now coming back to you, Santos. So what if Benzema is not going to be there? How much is it going to affect Real Madrid?
If Benzema is not there, like, it will pay us as Madrid test is going to really affect us, because from the start of the season we can see the chemistry between Benzema and also Vinicius Junior. Very, very good chemistry between these two forwards, and they've actually proven to work out. Another thing is Benzema comes with the experience, because this guy has been playing the games over the years with the like of Cristiano Ronaldo's and the rest. So he not being in the game and facing an opponent with three of the best strikers in the world at the moment is really going to affect us. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it, because I want to see Karim Benzema in this game, and I don't want us to give excuses. I don't like it that way. That you will be like, maybe if provided PSG score us, you will say, oh, even Benzema wasn't fit, and I don't like those excuses. I expect both teams to be fit, and we face each other, then we know who is who. That is what I expect. But if he doesn't play, if he's not fit and he's ruled out of this game, it's going to affect us. With scoring of goals, it will really affect us. Although we have the likes of Jovic, Hazard is there, Bill too. I think he played during the weekend's game. Bill also played, but It's not enough. It's not enough. The performance that Karim Benzema has pulled out over the years and starting of this season has been nothing but exceptional and also phenomenal, because he has been one of the best strikers in the La Liga at this moment, and we expect him to play this game. So I don't even want to think about Benzema not playing the game. I don't want to think about it.
Okay, you don't want to even think about it. Eddie, I said this is going to be butu butu. This is just going to be exciting throughout for sure. So
You don't
Eddie,
want to think about it. Yeah, that's
yes. So for you, I'm taking you back to PSG. PSG playing at home. PSG playing at home against Real Madrid with their three front, because we see their last game they played that was on Friday. Neymar didn't take part, but I'm sure this Champions League, I think he will be ruled to play. I'm not sure, but I think I heard he will be ruled to play.
is it
So
is it is it
Benzema, hmm?
is it back from injury?
That's what I heard, that maybe because the last game he didn't play. That's why I said maybe, maybe. So
Oh,
assuming
okay.
he's in
So
the front
that's the
three,
probability. Mhm.
Messi, Mbappe, and also Neymar playing against Real Madrid. Like, what do you think about this PSG playing at home against Real Madrid? How it look like?
Ah, all right. So it's let's start with PSG. You see, although PSG has the players, they have quality of players, but one thing which is one main problem is the chemistry of the players is not there. They don't have the chemistry, so you could see them even if they struggle to win games. They struggle to win games these days, and one they play like they see the connection is not there. So you see that most of their games that they'll be winning is individual players. That it is mostly based on individual performance. So with this game, if they are to play with individual players, it's going to cause them a lot. Although they will play home, they have the home support, they have the home advantage. But if they don't play as a team, it's going to cause them a lot. And with Real Madrid, there's nothing wrong with Real Madrid. Although Benzema is 50-50, he might play, he might not play. But without Benzema, you can see there are other players who mostly step up, like Asensio and Co. You see, when Benzema is absent, uh, Hazard and Co are also there to prove a point over there. So I think all Real Madrid need is at least a draw at Parc des Princes. Then hopefully they can reign over in Bernabeu to qualify to the next level of the competition. So all that I want to say is probably Madrid to get like at least a draw over there, then that'll be okay for them. So tomorrow on Tuesday it's going to be
So
a great game, but double chance for Real Madrid.
oh, okay, watch out for Real Madrid. So I'm going back to Sam's comment as PSG defense being not good, and Madrid will be able to get a draw here. Look, Sam, yes, you could say a lot about PSG, but at the moment, when you talk of player to player, I think they are great, even defensively. Marquinhos is very good in defense, and this Kimpembe is another good guy over there. And remember, Ramos is also there. Ramos is also there. And sometimes they have a good defense. They have a good defense. Just that they don't play as unit. They don't play as like they play individual ball. Than you see strikers being apart, then midfielders being apart, and defenders give. So their defenders always suffer if you put pressure on PSG. If you don't allow them to play ball, usually the defenders that suffer a lot, because up front, the three front, Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi, if they are playing together, they don't like falling back to work with midfielders to come in. Or you see the three of them just bridging a far gap, a long gap between the midfield and also the strikers. And you see midfield, you always see Ghana. Ghana, is it which country? Is it Senegalese or which country is that? Ghana. I saw him in the African Cup of Nation. Yeah, he's very good for, and he usually get card a lot because he do a lot of hard work over there. And we saw Wijnaldum training them in over there. He has not been getting playing time. I don't know what is actually happening. Whether Pochettino doesn't like him or not, because Wijnaldum is one of the best midfielders Liverpool had since then. And Barcelona was even trying to get him. He refused Barcelona and decided to go to PSG. But yet it's not working for him. If he pick up in this midfield, they have this Portuguese player too. I forgot of his name. This their midfielder. And for me, I'm only look. Hakimi is also there in the right back for them. So they have a formidable team. They have just that, as Eddie said, the teamwork is not just working for either side. The teamwork is not just working for either side. Now you are coming to face a team that whenever they get a single chance is a goal for them. That is the situation here. That is the situation we are in now. And now, Paul, I always say Paul Santos for sure. I want you to like the midfield of Real Madrid, your three midfielders, because with Camavinga is there. Camavinga is getting playing time and he's been introducing once, like a few times in the game. But the midfield three that you've been using. Okay, so Sam is asking for link. Let me come 1 second. Let me come one. The
Okay.
midfield trade that you've been working with, let me know, because it's going to be is these guys up to this task? Because pressure of PSG can force them to draw back to just be defensively. Because
Well, when you ask me for when you ask me if these guys are up to the task coming into this game, I think maybe it's a slip of tongue. I will take it. Yeah,
You should know the
yeah,
answer by now.
because these guys have win back-to-back Champions League without pressure. These guys, they are world-class players who has been performing over the years in finals, in all competition. So this match is no different. Nah, this match is no different. And if you should take midfield with midfield, this PSG team has the weakest midfield that I can even talk about, because they've played against the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, which is really, really strong. And even that one, they were able to play. So coming into this game, these three players that we all know, the likes of the defensive, one of the best, and the guy who barely gets card, although he can even get people down and all that, but he doesn't get card. Casemiro is one of the best defensive player that I can talk of, and we all know this guy has proven to be one of the best defensive players ever since he joined Real Madrid. Although when he was away in different teams, he was performing, but we got to know
okay,
he's very, very.
just a second. Sam, check your Facebook. Check your Facebook, Sam. I've sent the link to your Facebook. Okay, so you can continue.
Yeah, we got to know how outstanding he is when he joined Real Madrid. And Luka Modric, each time I see Luka playing, it's like he doesn't want to get old. That's what I see. It's like Luka Modric doesn't want to get old, because every day that he plays, he's outstanding, and he's one of the world-class midfielders that we can see up to date. The only thing we know, Luka is growing, but he has the how should I put it, experience. So he provides Real Madrid with the experience that we need. And Toni Kroos is also very, very, very good with his long passes and all. So coming into this game, I know our midfields are going to outclass the likes of the PSG, because the likes of Verratti and Co, they are not enough. They are not enough for this the three. And even if one of them doesn't play, you can talk about the likes of Valverde, very, very outstanding player too. But because these three are very good, he doesn't get playing time as much that he needs. So this three is going to outshine the likes of the PSG midfielders. So I think when you made mention of that, that are they up to the task? Is there not any pressure? And so then I think it's a slip of tongue. It's a mistake. So I'll pardon you. Seriously, I'm going to pardon you with that. Like, I accept your apology. I accept your apology because you made a mistake.
No,
and
no,
I'm accepting the apology.
no. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize for anything. So Sam just joined us. Let's hear Sam's opinion before we carry on. But I'll still come to that point. But hey, Eddie, your question will be coming. But I'm not going to apologize for that. So
Are
Sam,
you sure? Are you
yes,
sure you're not going to?
I'm not going to apologize for that.
Okay.
And I have my reasons. Okay, Sam just joined us. Sam, so welcome to Ashili Sports once again. And
Thank you.
I know Eddie dodged you the other day. I know he knew Arsenal would win the game. He dodged, and his game, he was praying for you not to come. Because of that, he didn't even attend. So
Hi guys.
Right.
so the Champions League generally, what do you think about it, Sam?
All right. So with PSG, even though I saw PSG last match, the way they played with Real, they score only one. Real Madrid, even though a couple of months they've been playing very bad, but recently they've been performing. The way I see, as you were saying, PSG, the way they play, there's no teamwork, and the way everybody feels like, see, Real Madrid, when they are playing the La Liga, they play different. But when they are in the Champions League, they are total different. Even though, even in the group stages, this the team that's called them,
Sheriff.
Yeah, but they are total different, especially when they get to this stages like this. That's when you see their monsters comes out. PSG, because of Messi and most of the recent players that are there, now everybody feels it's like everybody is relaxed because they think that they have Messi. They are not playing like the way we used to know. Okay, PSG code. They are coming up, they are doing good. Because even Mbappe now, he's much more. He used to be selfish, but he's much more selfish. Like recently, like he's so selfish. But I see that Real Madrid is gonna. I know they're gonna win this game. If they don't, it's gonna be dropped. The reason why I'm.
So let me catch you here. Your voice is.
Yeah, one thing that I do is that if I want to say, like, be confident and say, okay, this team is going to win, I make sure I look at your previous game, your last game before your next game, how you're going to go. You see, when Manchester were playing yesterday, even though I knew they're going to draw. I knew they're going to draw again because of the way they played with Burnley the last time. And I knew the same tactic is the same. You see, coaches, city coaches, right? Sometimes it's harder for coaches to change their tactics. They make sure the same idea that they have is the same idea most of the time they used to, keep it. And if a tactic is being good and is being used in perfect, like Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, whatever they use, it's working for them.
Yeah.
But some teams, even though they have, like my team like this, Arsenal, the way the coaches is, they're playing, even though they win, but you see that they are struggling to win a game. That makes you know that if they get a team that are strong, that have much experience in certain games, they're gonna, they're gonna win. Like Real Madrid, like this, they've been winning. They've won a lot of Champions League, and they have much more experience. Even though they have these new players, so I know definitely, if they don't play draw, they're gonna win this game because the last game that was named PSG played just recently, they were so bad. They were not as good as they were not real good. They were so difficult for them to score that one goal.
But at the end of the day, they won that game.
So because you are playing with a team that is they are not playing big teams. You know what I'm saying? If you are playing big teams and you are struggling to beat those small teams, look, Man City gets
But
small teams. They don't
that,
see that they
that
make
is
sure they score them high. They score
that
them
is
like, look, you are not our level.
So that is what I was putting across. I didn't want you to continue. I wanted you to know that PSG, even though they struggle in the on Friday to just win a game, the goal was scored by Mbappe and all that. Yes, PSG is so class because maybe the front three, if they put pressure on you, you can't do anything on the game. But what I want, the real fact is that PSG are able to win their last game. Real Madrid was able to draw their last game against Villarreal. So winning mentality, when you are comparing those two, it means that PSG have the upper hand here than Real Madrid.
So that tells you that Real Madrid draw. So it means that the draw that they draw give them like a much more way of thinking. Okay, this was the mistake that we did. PSG team might think that we won. They don't have no mistakes. You see that how it works? You see, Real Madrid what they play and they know, okay, we drew. This is the mistake that we did that made us drew. They're going to sit back and look, okay, this is the Champions League. You see the point? But PSG, even if they drew, or if they drew, this thing that we have all the big players. That's one thing I that's different from the Champions League is different from the how do you call it the league side, because league side you play more leagues, but Champions League you play like once in weeks or in a month. You see the point? So that's that. So when the people are coming in, they come in strong. PSG, see, I know Real Madrid is they're gonna come up big on this. See, there is it's like it's in me. I feel it. Like see, the way I feel like Manchester is going to be loose. That's how I feel. Like when it comes, it don't stop because I know someone team is going to lose. See, what's name? I was watching my friend. I was watching with Arsenal this thing, right? And the way Arsenal was playing, when it gets to a point, the way I was Chaka Partey got yellow card, and I said, look, this match there's going to be a red card in it. And Martinelli, as soon as I said it didn't even reach even 1 hour, just even a few minutes. Martinelli went and did that stupid and got red card.
Yeah.
So PSG can't look if they win, maybe they might probably do their homework on Tuesday, but Tuesday to me it's Real Madrid that is going to win. It's going to win.
So Sam said to him, Real Madrid is going to go through in this game. Santos, I'm not coming to you because Santos is Real Madrid fan. So as you are saying, you see that he's just laughing, smiling, and all that his favorite.
You have. I'm not about. You have. I stayed the fact, and I I've been with them for a couple of days. But when I stayed the fact, it happened. Eddie has been crying my hand. But the truth hurts. It hurts. But I have to tell you, my brother. I need to tell you.
Okay, so Sammy too just join us right now. So Sammy, what's your take about this game before I move back? Because Paul was telling me to apologize something which I'm not ready to apologize. So what's your take on this game, PSG Real Madrid?
I actually don't want you to apologize, and I'm behind you. Yes. And I'm actually sad with a comment from Paul and Sam. Yeah. I don't see how Madrid is going to win this game. I don't see, because from what he's saying, he says that he looks at the last game. If you watch the last game of Madrid, you will see that Madrid was very poor. Why? Because they lacked one player called Benzema. This season, Benzema alone is the main star of Madrid. Benzema. Without Benzema, we can see that Madrid has nowhere to go. This is not the first time. The last two games, with the absence of Benzema, see how Madrid suffered. Tomorrow's game, on Tuesday's game, it's not even completely sure that Benzema is playing. But they just want him to be with the squad so to show people that Benzema is around. This guy is still not fit. To the stage that even Bill played. Bill, who is now having issues with Real Madrid,
Real Madrid.
The game. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now let's go to PSG. This is a team that, of course, they don't have so much experience as Real Madrid. That's one, no doubt. But with their front three, when it comes to Champions League, their front three is very dangerous. If Messi plays against Madrid, we all know what happens when Messi plays against Madrid. It's not something I should tell you. He scores against Madrid.
We know, yes.
Neymar scores against Madrid.
Yes.
Mbappe is trying to prove a point against Madrid.
Yes, because he wants to go there.
Now look at the midfield of Madrid. That's what Paul mentioned. They are the best midfield in the world. Why? Because of the experience that they have. But one thing that they are lacking is what? Speed and strength.
Yes.
The same thing. Let me take you back to last season. Last season they played against Chelsea. And did you see what happened to Madrid? Madrid
2 goals.
played football like they had never played before. Why? Because the Chelsea midfield were stronger and faster. And you can see the goal this guy scored, Pulisic.
Yeah.
You were tired. They were tired. Now, look at this funny thing too. They had another player called Ramos. This was the team of Madrid. Ramos, Ronaldo, and Modric. These 3 guys. Ramos, Ronaldo, Modric. Now, how many do they have now? They have only Modric. Modric on any day will deliver. Cruz, I can't say it for that. Cruz can sometimes be absent in some games, but not Modric. Now, looking at the squad that are going to face against PSG in PSG's home shows you everything. Benzema not playing. Cruz, Modric, Casemiro going to play with Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. Now, if you're going to look at their midfield, I'm sure Verratti is going to play. And we all know what Verratti can do.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether he's going to play it with Di Maria. But I'm sure if he's going to even play defensive, he's going to play Diallo with maybe one other person.
And one thing that I should also remind you, Sergio Ramos will play this game and he will prove a point that Real Madrid made a mistake because he will score a goal too.
You know me, for Ramos, I don't really have any case with him. But playing against a team like this, you always have to look at your front three. Now let's go back to Madrid's defense. For the past 3 games, Madrid was absent with Alaba. We saw Nacho play. We saw this tall guy. What's his name? Militao. We saw Militao play. We saw Cavayan play, and we saw their left back. Now this is going to be a left back that Messi. Messi's not going to drop deep. They are all going to stay in front of you. So now, who is going to do the overlapping? That means Madrid is going to plan on playing counter, right? Now, if Madrid is playing counter, where does it start from? It's always start from the midfield. Now, this midfield is going to play in a game where these 3 players are always going to be with them. So I want you to mark this down. On Tuesday, Madrid is going to lose more than 3 goals.
Wow.
More than 3 goals in the first leg. More than 3 goals.
Wow.
Yes. More than 3 goals. So
my brother.
Okay.
And
so
my brother, you speaking with justice. So when it happens like that then I want to put a bet on it. But anyway, listen. I mean what you were saying. Listen.
Let Sam know that is what we are here for.
I know. Listen.
I'm here.
Yeah, listen, my brother.
Okay.
I mean, what you're saying is true. Whatever you're saying is true. All right. Yes, we don't. I mean, Real Madrid, Benzema, and all that. I understand that. But Z, this is not Black Star or Kotoko and House of Food.
Just give me some moment. I'm coming. One second. Give me some moment.
See, this is Champions. This is Champions League.
Yeah.
You can have whoever you have. You can have others. All right. Yeah. Real Madrid can have even, let's say, most of all their players is going to be young. But we see a lot of teams that have most of all their players, but the other teams bring young players that we don't even know them, but they still trash big. I mean, players that they they are so experienced.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't have all the qualities that PSG's have. But the one thing I've noticed Real Madrid that I've noticed is look, league side is different from Champions League.
Good. I like that. Like that.
League side is different from. See, it can be.
League side is different from Champions League.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it can be. PSG has been winning all their games in the league side. Right, perfect, no mistake.
Champions League.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, they are leading all their games. The league games they are winning.
Yeah.
You know, but that's one thing. Maybe Real Madrid is not playing perfectly in the league side. I'm just saying.
They are number one. They are winning all their.
I know. I'm just saying they are number one. I understand that, but I'm saying maybe just in case they are not playing good, right? But when it comes to Champions League, see, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to Champions, there's kind of a way that how team play. Then the way I see Real Madrid play in the league, and I see the way PSG play in the league. See, PSG. The reason why I'm saying PSG they're gonna lose this game or they're gonna draw. I'm not saying that Real Madrid is gonna be 100% win. I gave draw or win. And I know that's where it's going to come at because the way PSG's play. Please see, you're talking about Neymar. Neymar is not playing like the way he used to play no more. Neymar is not doing shit. Even though he's in most of the games, they don't even put him nowadays. Now, am I lying?
He's injured. He's injured.
Yes, Neymar is not
Neymar. No team in this world can bench Neymar. No team.
Listen. I'm not saying even though he was injured, he was injured. I'm saying it's not like the way he used to be no more. Am I lying? Yeah. How many goals Neymar has scored in this? This season.
Sam. Even though let us be facts here. We are going to be facts
here.
Even though Neymar is not good like the way he used to be. But right now, look at Real Madrid defense. Who is going to stop Neymar? Sometimes that's what we also looked at.
I know, but it doesn't matter. They still have to bring the team they have, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not talking. I'm saying, even though Real Madrid don't have any big player like Benzema that they have now, even though they have a couple of players, but I know they're gonna see. I don't know how to pull this, but all we have to do let's just wait on Tuesday.
Okay. So let me move to, yes. So let me move to the man himself, the one who is supporting Real Madrid right now. Let's hear his.
My brother, you are there. You are quiet, and I'm fighting for you. I should have kept quiet.
The way the program is scheduled, like
we are not in the Champions League.
Listen. If I'm to interrupt everybody speaking, I don't think
I know
it's going to be interesting. That's why I have to leave everybody to share his or her opinion so that we move forward. And coming into this game, Sammy made some comments that I don't know. I basically do not agree with it. When you look at the three, the reason why against Chelsea, Chelsea scored us because Chelsea tactically they were genius. They had a very, very good coach, and the coach.
I'm happy right now. You are agreeing that tactically Chelsea were good.
Yeah, brother, Chelsea will come to the league side. Your own is coming.
Yeah, you can continue.
I'm on everybody one by one.
Okay, continue.
Santus. Because
congrats to you guys. You guys won the FIFA this thing, Chelsea. Congrats.
Thank you.
Sorry for catching you. Yeah, I'm congrating him. Sorry.
Okay.
Santus, so let's go.
Look, the formation that Tuchel played was his best formation. He knew that. He has been playing that. He has been performing that in the training section. Okay, but you see, Zinedine Zidane tried to play the same formation, which was a mismatch. That's one thing you guys need to understand. You cannot try to play a formation of which another coach is at its best. Like the coach knew his formation and he had the squad to play that formation with. With Real Madrid side, we didn't have the squad to play that formation with. You understand? So Chelsea definitely are going to outclass us. And another thing, another statement that I'm going to make is regarding the three that Sammy said, who is going to stop the likes of PSG?
Yeah. So I think he has lost connection. So Eddie, you've been quiet.
Eddie, hi.
So
he's still crying. You are letting him speak.
Oh, I'm okay.
So Eddie, what's your say on this? Because you've been quiet, you are not saying anything. I know you were also leaning your support to Real Madrid, but what's your say on this? Because one thing you should also realize is that this front three of PSG, if they just put pressure on your defense, it draw your midfielders, your strikers to come back to defend mostly. So what's your say on this?
All right, so it's
Okay, so I think he's here. He's asking. No, continue.
all right.
Before.
All right. So it's Madrid against PSG. As I said, initially I was supporting Real. I said I'm still supporting Real Madrid. So that's double chance for Real Madrid. Either they will win over there or they will do over there. But you could see these days, although PSG has the players, they has the players to play for them. But the chemistry, as I have been saying, the chemistry is not there. You see, they solely depend on individual players. And this country, Messi, Mbappe, and
But excuse me to say, let me cut you.
Baku. Please let him land. I'll counter this. Let him land. I want
okay.
Yeah.
My hands are tired now.
Right. But Neymar has been absent for quite a number of times, a number of time now, and as well as Madrid too, their top striker, that's Karim Benzema, is also absent for quite a number of times now. So in this game, it's going to be a tough game though. But at the end of the day, I see Madrid going through with either all that they need is like a win or draw over there.
Okay. So Paul,
Eddie, now your spirit is connected to mine. But you are seeing future now. You know that, so if you know your team will lose, know that your team will lose. Match so. Somebody, I like
that is it. Eddie is still recovering from the draw in the midweek. So Paul, you were constructing something. Yeah. Sammy, I'll give you the chance to respond to Eddie this and after Paul. So Paul, let's go.
I was actually talking about the three. Concerning the pressure, there's nothing that's going to be like a pressure to them. They are not going to be pressurized by the likes of Verratti. No. Those players are not experienced like the likes of Real Madrid midfield. The three, they are Modric, Toni Kroos, Casemiro. These are one of the top class midfields that we've seen over the years. Like the likes of Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets as well. You understand? So there's no way the midfield of how should I put it, PSG can perform very, very well like that of Real Madrid. And another thing is coach. Coach. We can see Pochettino has been struggling a bit. You understand? I don't know if he's not able to actually coach the stars that they have. I don't really know. Or maybe these junior coaches, especially when you have like big players like Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, you need coaches who can say no when they need to say no, and yes when they need to say yes. Do this. I want you to do this, and don't do anything else. That is what I think is lacking in PSG right now. They have a good team, very, very outstanding. They have young players. They have experienced players as well. The three attacking, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, is the best so far in the whole world, I can say. But why is it that they are not performing? Why is it that they are not able to score 5 goals, 6 goals, 7 goals with the likes of Leo, with the likes of Leon, with the likes of Marcel? Why? It's because I think tactically the coach is not able to perform as well. That's what I see. And another thing is that you can have big players, but for them to have a chemistry to score is different. It's different. It takes a genius.
But I just saw that you agree with Sam that the league's football game is total from the Champions League. So if they are not able to score them more goals, probably they are also there to battle. So don't you think the Premier League, the leagues are totally different from the Champions League, like Sam just said in his previous comments?
Definitely, every league is different from the Champions League. The Champions League is a unique league, and
that is the approach. Yes, the approach.
Yeah, every league is different. But if you have players like this, strikers like this, you can't give any excuses in any league at all. You can't.
Okay.
You don't have the right to, because provided Real Madrid was having this big three, I will tell you emphatically, I will state emphatically that Real Madrid is going to score PSG like about 7, without doubt.
Okay.
Without doubt. But can we say that PSG is going to score Madrid even 4? Can we say it? Of course not.
Sammy said 3.
More than 3.
He even said 3. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Okay.
3. I said
more than 3.
More than 3.
More than 3. So, when was the last time they even scored more than 3? Their last game, they were even struggling to score.
But Madrid didn't score.
Listen,
I'll counter. Don't worry.
With Mbappe late goal.
What team did Real Madrid play the last time?
Look,
Villarreal.
No, Villarreal can even score PSG.
Of course.
You people.
Yeah, they can score. They can score PSG. Like they can score PSG. Yeah, Villarreal can score PSG.
Yeah, they can score Arsenal.
Okay, so now what?
Arsenal, my brother, Arsenal, they me. Even if you give Choco stars, they're gonna play.
Now what I'm going to do is, Santos, I'm going to pause you now. Bring Sammy in. Then from there, if Sam have final words or final about these 2 games, then we'll move to the Wednesday game, because Wednesday's games are still there. But if you still have something to say, you can say before I move.
Yeah. Okay, and with the Real Madrid squad, one thing you need to know that Mendy just recovered, and he actually did the training, so Mendy is going to play, and you should expect Courtois should be in the post for Real Madrid. That's what we need to know, and we have to see Militao and Alaba. Their chemistry is very, very good. Militao has gained experience. He's playing like never before. I didn't expect that from him, because when Sergio Ramos left, I thought we wouldn't get a defender who is going to be outstanding. Militao, Alaba, CB, and we can see Mendy and Cavaya at the wings, and the big 3. So now the only thing that is lacking, I want Asensio to start, Asensio, Vinicius. But if Benzema is fit, I want Benzema to be in the game. And you, Sammy, anybody who thinks PSG have 3 best players and what? No. Come to think of it, no. They are not performing. The coach is not tactically genius. When it comes to games, we don't only look at the players that they have. We look at the techniques, the formation, and how genius a coach is going into a game. You understand? If he was like Pep Guardiola, he was like Jose Mourinho, then I would state that, this team definitely, no matter what, they're going to win. But in this case, there's nobody who is going to even bet for PSG that he will even look. Kimpembe is playing like shit. That defense is useless. No, when you look at a team, you are getting personal. Sergio Ramos is not going to play. Sergio Ramos is injured. You understand? Sergio Ramos is injured. I don't think he's going to also play the game. So at the end of the day, you will see who is actually going to win on Tuesday. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Paul. But hey, Sammy, so you said you will be able to go as Eddie and then Paul. So before I move to Sam, but before you go, Alassane said PSG will win by 5 goals.
So as I said earlier, PSG is going to score Madrid more than 3 goals. Mark my words, more than 3 goals. Now, this is why I'm saying this. Real Madrid is a good team. No doubt about it. It's the best team in La Liga. And we have all seen where they are number 1 in La Liga. I respect Real Madrid. And they are my rivals. As a Barca fan, of course, Real Madrid is my rival. But I'm looking into this game in a different perspective because PSG this season, the main goal of the PSG this season is not to win the league. That is not their main goal. The main goal is not to win any other cup, but the main goal is to win the Champions League. This is the meeting that all the players came together and said that, guys, with or without the coach, we are going to win the Champions League. That is the first thing on their mind. Secondly, if anybody says they don't have chemistry, I really don't understand because if you check all their goals is linked between Messi and Mbappe. So if you tell me they don't have chemistry, I don't understand which chemistry do you want again. Because if Messi is not scoring, Mbappe is scoring. And who gives the pass to Mbappe? Messi. Who gives the pass to Messi? Mbappe.
I saw that on Friday.
Oh, yes. Look at the game against what's the name? Man City. The game against Man City. It was just Mbappe and Messi. That is all.
You see, you are scaring Santos. Santos is just scared over there.
No. Look. When it comes to the Champions League, there's no team that can scare Real Madrid. That's one thing you need to know.
No doubt.
You need to know no team in the world. Because we hold the most trophies in the Champions League. No team can scare Real Madrid.
Yeah, okay. But moving forward. So if you are talking of chemistry, Eddie, I'm very sorry because you have to do your homework well because there's chemistry. What you are saying that maybe you have not seen more goals as we saw in Barca when we had the MNS. Messi scoring 5, Neymar scoring, Suarez scoring. If you say that, I'll say yes. Now let me also explain this. If you watch, I was expecting to see that when Messi moved to PSG, I was expecting Messi to score like 10 goals, 20 goals per match. And so I watched their game. The last game I watched, see, every player like playing against PSG, immediately you lose the ball. You have 11 players behind defending. 11 players defending. They work as a compact unit. That is what Madrid cannot do. That is what Chelsea can do. Let me give an example. Madrid versus Sheriff. Madrid versus Inter Milan. If you watch the match, you see what I'm talking about.
I watch it.
Inter Milan lost all their points, their chances. They are playing with them. But if Madrid get you on that 9 minutes, they'll never play it cool with you. They'll score you. And that's what happened to Inter Milan. Inter Milan in Madrid's home, it looked like they were actually playing it in Milano Stadium.
And they even had red card in addition.
Look at the game they played. And now this is the game they are going to play against PSG in their home. And the funny thing is that this is the day after Valentine. A city known for love, Paris, after Valentine. So I'm sure they are going to use Real Madrid to spend their after Valentine. Now I say this. This game, if PSG scored first goal between 10 minutes, first goal, mark it down, they are going to score Madrid 5. But if it's going to be in the 20th minute, it's going to end 4-0.
Okay. So, Sam, do you have something to add to this before we move to Wednesday's game?
No, I don't. I mean, we've said what we have to say until we have to wait to the D-Day.
Okay, so I just hear, yes, Santos is just saying, I don't know whether you have something, Santos. If we
the way Sammy is speaking is as if these PSG guys,
the one scoring the goals for.
it seems like PSG guys have scored. When was the last time PSG won by a 5-goal margin?
But this is not about goal margin. It's about winning the game.
He said they are going to score 5. You heard it.
But
Winning the game is different.
You also said Madrid is going to win by 5 goals. You also said it.
Bako, excuse me. Please listen very carefully. I said if they score their first goal between 10 minutes, 1 to 10, they'll score 5. But if it's between 20 minutes, they'll score 4.
This situation, I'm trying to be neutral here. I'm trying to. That's why I'm just.
I want anybody who's going to bet, please, after the game, any money you get, please give me that money.
Because after the games, on Wednesday, probably we'll do. Okay, maybe after the 2 games, we'll also do like maybe Thursday. We'll also do like post-match reactions to all that. So we'll get back to our points and be able to.
Baku, do you know Sammy's problem?
No.
They are not in the Champions League. Barcelona is in the Europa. Look, that is basically Sammy's problem now.
Okay.
You see, so
now let's move to Wednesday. Wednesday, Bayern Munich, Salzburg versus Bayern, and also Inter Milan versus Liverpool. So let's talk about Salzburg Bayern first. So who should I move first?
I want to start.
Okay. So Sammy, you are on board.
Yeah. So looking at this match, I can see clearly that Bayern Munich will come out winners, because I'm saying this because their last match they were raped 4 goals to 2 by a team that they scored 7 goals to 1. This is very upset. When you think about it, you don't understand. This shows that Bayern Munich for some time now have become over complacency. They think that they are the bosses, but now this match they played actually will wake them up again. We'll show them that, guys, we are not there yet. We can still do more. So I'm looking at them scoring more than 3 goals in that match, over 3.5. Over 3.5. Yeah.
Over 3.5. But don't you think it's because of the change of the coach? Because there's not the same coach handling Bayern at this time, like last season.
No, but even this season, they have played some marvelous. They scored 7 goals to 1. They scored them. Yeah. So the coach has done nothing wrong. It's just the team, the whole team. And they have been able to lose some players, the likes of their left back and their right back. But currently, we have seen that Kimmich is back in the squad, but they are waiting for Alonso Davies. But that alone is not supposed to give Bayern the opportunity or the chance to lose that kind of margin, 4 goals to 2. So it will wake them up. Bayern is actually going to crash.
So it will wake them up. All is good. So Sam.
Yes. I'm sorry. When it comes to Bayern Munich, there's nothing to say, my brother. Bayern Munich. Bye. Okay. It's Bayern Munich. Everybody know Bayern Munich. It's team who scored Messi 7. Team who's been winning 7, 4, 5, 8. A lot. Oh, they've been winning. Yeah, I mean, Bayern Munich is Bayern Munich. So, I mean, with the team that they are going to play with, as my brother Sammy said, if they sit down and they feel like, oh, they are the boss, as Sammy said, then but I can't say anything about Bayern Munich. Even if they are playing with the Man City, any big team, Bayern Munich is Bayern Munich. I can't say they will be, but Bayern Munich is Bayern Munich. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich is Bayern Munich. Okay. So Santos.
With Bayern Munich playing on Wednesday against Salzburg. The Austria side, they are good. It's not like they are bad. The Austria side is good, and they've been performing well. I wouldn't say outstanding though, but their performance have been like an average for me. And we can see that these 2 teams were in the Group A. That's one thing we need to see. They were in Group A, and all the 2 games that they played, Bayern Munich won. The first game that they played, Bayern Munich won by 6-2, which is a 4-goal margin. And the second one, which was playing in the Allianz Arena, it was 3-1. So when we talk about head-to-head, Bayern Munich is way ahead. And another thing that is going to trigger Bayern Munich is that they lost their game just recently. They lost their game. They lost it. They scored them. The guys showed an outstanding performance. They outclassed the likes of Lewandowski, Müller, and all the others. Although Manuel Neuer wasn't in the post, I don't know if he's injured, but I expect him to be back for this Champions League. And this thing is also going to boost Salzburg as well, to boost them. Because if a team was able to score Bayern Munich, I think it's also going to be a motivation for them that they can also score them. That is one thing. Because especially when you see your enemy being defeated by a smaller, maybe somebody who can't even be compared to, you also get this motivation. You also be inspired. So I want the coach of Salzburg, I want the management of Salzburg, the directors, everybody should use this as a platform. They should channel this, give the players this motivation, and the players should also have the belief that they can play like the likes of the other team that also played against Bayern Munich. But hey, we all know that Bayern Munich is one of the best when it comes to Champions League, and you can't take them away. And when they start scoring you, they don't stop. This is the team. It's the German football, German machine. When they start scoring you, they don't stop. So I see Bayern Munich winning this game. They are the clear favorites going into this game. But if they are not careful, if their defense is leaky, and if they try to be complacent or something like that, then Salzburg can also punish them. Because one thing is that I always say this: the smaller teams, they have nothing to lose. They have absolutely nothing to lose because one, they do not invest into these games like the likes of Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich is a bigger team. And if they win or lose, they are not going to be scrutinized or they are not going to be criticized by their coach or by their directors. But if Bayern Munich should lose this game, that would be 2 times losing in a row, like 2 times, which is going to be very, very tough for the players. So I think Bayern Munich should get this done even in the first half. But if they do not, this is the Champions League. But I always say Champions League is different. Anything can happen.
Yeah, so anything can happen.
If Bayern Munich become complacent, then they will pay dearly, like how they did this weekends.
Okay. So Eddie.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich Salzburg, before we move to the almighty Liverpool.
All right. So with that game, one thing I've noticed about Bayern Munich is, although when they are scoring you, they don't stop. As my brother said, they don't stop until the 90 minutes is up. But one thing I've also noticed about Bayern is, if they are losing, if you are like an opponent they are losing to an opponent, they lose mostly they lose with a huge margin of goals. If you have to score them, it's either you score them or they score you. That's how that's what Bayern is known to be. So with this game and them losing, that was yesterday against Bochum, like 4 goals to 2. That was so bad because no one even thought Bayern could have lost like to a team like Bochum, but it happened. So if as I said, if they are not careful in this game, although it's Champions League, it's home and away, although they might be able to win this game, although they are playing home, but it's 50-50 tomorrow, it's 50-50 on Tuesday. That's how I said. So although goals will be matched in this game, both teams to score, and like probably over 2.5, but it's going to be 50-50.
Okay, so it's 50-50 for you, but do you think goals will come in this game? That's absolutely amazing discussion, absolutely great discussion. And now we are moving into another classic game coming on Wednesday. Another game coming on is Inter Milan, Liverpool. I think it's Inter Milan, Liverpool, or is it? Yeah, because Liverpool is playing away in this game for sure. So absolutely marvelous game, just like the PSG versus Real Madrid. But this one, we see Inter is not actually doing quite very well in the league currently. We see them dropping from first place, is it to second or third place in their league. But hey, this is Champions League. If you are not champion, you can't find yourself here. So we need to take a look at this game. Now, Wednesday, Liverpool, Inter Milan. Or no, Inter Milan and Liverpool, because first leg is going to play in Italy and the second leg will play in England. So Eddie, can you continue with that, or let you rest? Let me move to Sam. Sam.
Yeah, Liverpool and Inter. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a challenge for both teams. Because even yesterday, Liverpool, even though won the game, they struggle a little bit with Burnley.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So Liverpool is good. Inter is very good too. You know. So it's gonna be a very great match to watch, with such huge team like this, because both of them are like hustlers. Like both of them, they do things unexpectedly.
Yeah.
So I mean, for both teams, I mean, each one that wins, I mean, will be good for me. I can't pick point because Inter Milan, even though as you said that they are dropping from coming down, but Inter Milan are, it's a good team. They have great players. They have strong players. Over there. So um, they can take advantage on Liverpool.
Okay.
So
They can take
yeah,
advantage of
yeah,
Liverpool.
they can. If they come in strong, like they play the Italian game so hard. I mean, they can. But I call Liverpool to have the new sign that they signed, this guy called Lewis. And
Luis
Manny,
Diaz.
yeah, Luis, yeah, he's good. He's good. He's also fighting for a position. Manny played the same position as him. And Manny too is back. And Salah. So Liverpool can can also win this easily. So I mean, I would say that the best coach, I mean, the coach who will bring a good tactics will win this game. I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
Okay. So Santos.
Inter against Liverpool on Wednesday. This is a big team, as Sam said. Is a big game. Both teams. I think Liverpool won, as Sam said, but they are also struggling as well because they found it difficult winning the game, and which was also one. It was one we expect Liverpool to score many goals because they have a top class coach. They have good players, so at least they should even score like 4 goals. But this wasn't the case yesterday, and but going into this game, when we look at the head-to-head, the last time these two met was 2008, and Liverpool won both games that they played. So if you're a Liverpool fan, I think you should rejoice because you have the upper hand. And another thing is Liverpool is also good. The coach, very, very, very top class coach. So going into this game, I want Liverpool to win. Liverpool should win this game because they have all that it takes to win the game. But we shouldn't look down on the Inter. Inter has a phenomenal players. They have very, very good. The likes of Martinez, Alex Sanchez is there, Eden Dzeko is there, Korea. They have very, very, very good players. Very, very, very good players that if you play with them, they can punish you at the end of the day. The only thing that they lack is character. Because yesterday, like this, Napoli scored them early. Their games against Napoli. Napoli scored them early. It was later that they equalized. So if they play sluggishly in the first maybe 20 minutes and they let Liverpool to score them, with Liverpool, there wouldn't be any coming back. Because Liverpool is not like the likes of Napoli. And Liverpool is one of the best clubs in the EPL at the moment. So I expect a done deal for Liverpool in this game. I want them to win this game, but it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be easy though.
It's not going to be that easy. Liverpool, 3 back. Eddie.
Yeah.
Back to you. Over to you. This one is not United, though. This one is Liverpool Inter.
I know. Yeah, like, come on. United is still in the Champions League.
Oh, okay. I thought they are out.
Oh no, United is still in. You should have
Okay.
that question should go to Sammy. Like,
Arsenal is not in.
Arsenal also is not
Oh,
no, but
my brother, if we don't go with 5, get to the 4th tour, I'll quit Arsenal. I'll look for a different team.
Come to Chelsea. Come to
Come to
Chelsea
United.
today.
Because I'm tired of Arsenal. I don't understand this coach. They don't really know what the hell they are doing. We want to win league to win. I don't know. Ask him. He's giving us different. I did. Say what you have to say. Arsenal, my brother, don't stop. If you talk my heart to stop.
Arsenal have already accepted their defeat, so so Eddie, you can carry on.
Yeah. Stop.
All right. So with Liverpool playing against Inter Milan, we see anytime an English side playing against other opponents from other leagues, that's either La Liga or or League One or other leagues as well. You see the cohesion and everything is different. The formation, everything is different. And with Italy, we know them to mostly play like a defensive game. That's what they have been known of. And Liverpool today, we know Liverpool to be like a side of always pushing, like aggressive. They play aggressive as well. So in this game, it's going to be a tough match. It's going to be really a tough match. Initially, we were like Liverpool wasn't all that on track with the absence of Mane and other players. But Jota and other players step up their standard. They step up. So you could see for now they are winning their games as well. And now these players are also back into the squad. So it's going to be it's really going to be a tough match. And with Inter Milan, we see they were on the league table as well, but due to 1 or 2, they are second on the table with 1 point from the table contender. So with this game, it's going to really be a tough game. But at the end of the day, I see Liverpool going through.
At the end of the day, you still Liverpool going through. This is like one thing that you guys are forgetting is that Liverpool is a classical team made up of like, even though they are great, Klopp is just his ideology is his ideology. Okay, so don't you think, like, this question goes to Santos? Don't you think like Inter Milan can come in with a variety of formation that will hurt Liverpool?
With Inter, it doesn't even have to be the formation. They have very, very good players. They have very, very, very good players. Because when you look at the Inter squad, there's this guy, they call him Dumfries.
Yeah,
the guy is outstanding. Like he's really performing. And the sort of players that they have, I think it should be enough to even beat Liverpool going into this game. Ivan Perisic, Martinez, Latorio, he's been very, very good as well. Edin Dzeko and the rest, Alexis Sanchez. So they have these world-class players, and their goalkeeper, which is Handanovic, very, very, very good goalkeeper. They have the players that can win the game for them. But the character is what is missing. That's what I'm saying. The character is missing. Because when Conte was there, we could see, because Conte is this coach that he always wants to win. He's a fighter. You understand? Yeah. So he always makes his players like that. In Inter, all Italians, they play an aggressive football.
Yeah.
You see, they play an aggressive football. But with Liverpool can change the game anytime that they want to. They can change the game anytime they want to. Although in the EPL sometimes it's different. You understand? You meet the smaller teams and you will suffer at their hands. That one is something that happens to all the teams in the EPL, all the big teams. It happens to them. But in the Champions League, it takes team with character to win a game for you. Because if maybe first 20 or first half, you play an outstanding game, and in the second half, you don't play a very, very good game, you'll be punished. That's how the Champions League is. And both teams are coming in with different style of football, because this EPL football is different from the likes of the Italian football. Italian football is aggressive. So if they are too aggressive on the likes of Mo Salah and the rest, definitely even they could concede a penalty. No wonder against Real Madrid, there was a red card which was awarded to one of the players in Inter because of the aggressive football. So all these things also goes in favor of Liverpool as well. But with their aggressiveness, and if the coach can actually have a very, very good formation, as you are saying, well, it can make the difference. Definitely it can make the difference. Because what I see is that Inter have the squad. They do have the squad to win the game. They do have the squad. But do they have that character to win the game? That's the question we are all thinking about right now.
Okay, so that's the question all of us are thinking right now. So I think we have been able to talk more about these games coming on Tuesday and also Wednesday, and we've almost spent almost getting to 2 hours. And hey, I think it's good we rest a little bit. Or what do you think, guys?
Yeah, I have a suggestion. I mean, I know we've been talking about sport, but can we at least talk some? I mean, I know we all into politics, we are into sport, but what is happening in our country? Because with this everything, and we also, because me, if I have a mother there and I'm sending her one city, and you are going to take 50 pesos out of the one city, it's a problem. You need to probably do so that we can discuss about this too, so that we can also share our ideas, and maybe other people who are there can also know that things like this, we have to find a way how to work there, because if Ghana becomes good, we all going to enjoy. We all from Ghana, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we even though we talk about sports more, but at least, I mean, I know you are this thing, you create this kind of program so that at the end of the day, we can also talk about certain things. That we our people can also listen to our idea, because we being outside, most of the times we also have certain things experience that we know that we can say that maybe they can hear and they also can learn from it. And then some business, the opportunity business that we can, also talk about, because our country, Ghana, is sinking.
It's sinking, really. It's sinking.
It's sinking. And if I hear, when I go online, I hear all what's sort of happening in our country, Ghana, it hurts me, because, and I know how harsh it, because as I'm telling you, I have almost like 25 people are asking me for money. Like I say, it's like, I'm a billionaire, and it's hurt.
Billionaire, it's hurt, yeah.
It hurt. If I show you my DMs, anybody you start talking to, can you send me this? Can you send me money? It's too much. It's too much, and it's hurting. So if you can create this program and we can talk, and we can also give some advice to these people, because they're also lazy, and I know they are lazy.
Actually, with that, for sure, I had a channel that I wanted to use that one for that purpose.
Okay.
But one thing about Ghana is the moment you start all those things, they either politicize you, put you on one angle, or put you on the other side. That's how they always do. And also, one thing about channels, when you are doing channels for purpose of Ghana, is how the channel will grow is unless you start insulting people. That's Ghana for you. But even though it's a great thing, we'll actually start that on that channel. We'll be able to.
What we see, I know Ghana how they. I mean, yes, the way they play their politics in Ghana there. But to be honest, whatever either they'll put us in NDC, whatever any politics they go anywhere they're going to put us. Because listen, Ghana, to be honest, if we by 2024, 2025, that country, we all can't even enter.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now they are making that you have to get a card. You see, if you have to get a card and you are here, you have never been to Ghana. Maybe you have become a citizen over here, and you are going to Ghana, and they say have a card, even to go buy a land or go do something. And the way they are doing the country, it's not understandable.
Yeah.
It's hurting. Trust me, it's real. I wanted to come to Ghana this year, but if there is not any money, 150 is not any money. But I'm asking myself, I'm going to pay for 150 for what? Here, I don't pay that. They don't even use that thing no more to put it on your nose. They're not even using it no more. So why are they still taking $150? When it's if I hear all this, thing, it hurts.
Yeah, with that, I also talked about that very, very seriously, and I got to find out that it's like they have given it a contract to some people, a company that is actually dealing. They charge with people. It's like government have no say on that, and it's just like those people and some of them. I hear a lot of stories. You can come, you are negative. They will pronounce you positive because they have connived with certain hotels. That when you go there, you will be paid to that hotel too. There are a lot of issues surrounding on that issue. I've looked into it, and it was just nothing but all
this
those
year
things.
I bought almost $5,000 of Puma sneakers. So they emailed me and said, am I selling it? And I said, no, it's for my personal use. And they said, okay, they thought I'm selling, but if I'm selling it, they can be a partnership. So if somebody wants some, like let's say wants some, the Puma or the sneaker, they'll give it to me. Then I'll sell it to the person. It's like, like I'm being a distribution. If somebody order it for me. And then and the deal that they were giving me was so good. So I was like, okay, if this is a good opportunity, I'm not going to sit here and do it for only just me. I'm going to bring in my country because I love my country more than this place.
Yeah.
You see, but the way they are doing the harbor they do to my brother. Oh,
that is always the issue.
See, I was home. I have they brought me, Puma sent me almost hundreds of sneakers. So let me ship it. Let me inquiry and let me ship it to Ghana. Oh, hey, I nearly cried. The stories, then the way they were, I have asked of him, come on, ask myself that. So you get all these things, and you can take it to do something even to sell it or to even sell it as night to let our people also enjoy something. And look, you can't even create any business in Ghana. So I told Puma that I said, you know what, look, I can't do it. They ask me, even if I have it over here, I say, you know what, when you have something you want to do and you have like a vision somewhere, and it's like it loses all interest.
Everywhere.
And it's sad because it's really, if you see a good opportunity of a business, and when you contact your people back home, please create something that we this kind of we can educate ourselves, because at the end of that, maybe you have some connection, maybe your sister is selling some things, and maybe you're like, oh, justice, so that we can help each other's hand, because it's not easy. We all need to help so that our country too can grow. That's the same thing this country that we are traveling to come, they are all doing. Even this football that we are talking about, it's a partnership, partnership, and look, now it's working. Look at our local team, and I asked him. I love Ghana, I love my people, but we need to do more. Even though criticize us that we are being politicians, whatever it is, but as long as our hearts and our mind tells us that we are doing it for better Ghana, that's the most important thing.
So with that, I think it's going to change. I always say it. Our problem is just education. we lack education. And the problem is just that about the port issue. I think when they were bringing it back to like the port, like the paperless, it was creating a lot of issues because they wanted to demonstrate because they think it wasn't the right way. But I think it's there because anytime you send your things, they try to pass away. They don't want it to go the right way. Someone is there for you to pay this. The next person is there for you to pay. And that's how they always do it in the port. So, and it's too serious. Sometimes you even send some things. You even send some things, they will tell you, okay, this one, the person needed, they will strangle you because they need to just take it away from you. They will strangle you in the port.
My brother told me, oh, can you bring the used cars? Oh, in Honda. In those, Honda. The whole Honda. The accident car, the salvage car. I said, oh, okay. Hey. See, Ghana, our people.
That's the thing. So I think if the paperless port, if they do it and the system is working properly, it will solve a lot of issues. But people working over there are just kicking against it because they are not going to be getting what they used to get. You can send, like as we said, you can send your this and there. One of the staff will want it. They will start disturbing you. This it's not like you are not even if you are doing it, they will still put another thing. So just because they want the days to expire, they will take it and have it as their own.
I thought they were saying this. I mean, try this e-levy that they are talking about it. If I didn't even send a card, I didn't even know that they even had the habit to they've added that e-levy tax on over there.
Yeah, they said
it's on the I was like, I thought they have not even approved it yet. But they said no, this one is already on the habit. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, that one was I think somewhere late last year they added it because they were saying like due to the COVID, like a lot of the economy is going on, so they added to most of the imported goods that was coming. But for the local, this is not started yet. I think this year that they are still deliberating on it.
So the VAT and all those tax and the most annoying part, this politician, small boys that they from this side they'll take money, another side like it's like it's on my lie. Oh, from this junction, before you come out to this person, you pay money here. Before you come, you pay money here. But what's all this? What's all this?
Santos wants to leave right now. So guys, we just finished. Sam, you can still be there. Maybe after that, I'll just go offline. Then we talk more into that. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much. And this is the end of our discussion. And hey, it's absolutely great having you guys on board. And hey, thank you. Santos, your last words before you go. Then we'll just end it. And
I think we should expect nothing but the best with the upcoming matches, and hopefully the best team should win the game. And the best team is the team that is going to perform on the field that day. Irrespective of the games that they've played, the trophies that they've taken, let's say agrone form. So on that day, when you perform, then definitely you win the distance. And with what Sam is also talking about, I think it's really, really, really important. It's really, really important. I think we need to maybe create a channel and we need to talk about all these. Because there are certain things, even we as we schooling, being in the medical school, we don't even want to go back after that. We don't want to.
No one wants to go back.
Looking at the situation, looking at how things are being run in Ghana, is appalling, and I think this will help. This will help a lot of people. This will really, really help a lot of people. Yeah.
So Eddie.
I'm just speechless. All right. So with the games, my fingers are crossed, and I will just sit back and enjoy the games as well. But at the end of the day, I see the best teams going through winning the games. All right, so that's all for.
Okay, that's all for it. Thank you very much. And Sam, then you just make them.
Okay. Thank you guys. Eddie. Hope. Bye. Manchester.
Okay. So, guys, we come to the end of the...
my brother, you too. It's nice meeting you. I think this is the first time I'm.
Yes, Santos.
Yeah,
Santos is
nice
Real
to
Madrid
meet
fan.
It's
Yeah.
nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great conversation.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you too.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
guys. So see you then, and
Okay.
hey.
Okay.